Hello, should be up, and welcome to the stream of Dungeons and Dragons. Slightly delayed because people did not take me up on the offer to level up during the week. You know who you are. Now, actually, the vast majority of you. Now, last time, you guys went around the capital, talked with the voice, realized that there was a lot of strange murder stuff happening. Realized that heirs are now being taken, and you now have access to bracers that make you into a pseudo wild shape druid and makes you better than the shifter class ever will be.
The poor fucking class.
Poor fucking class. This time you were going to go after the vestments of Talmuk. At least one of them that was being transported across the floodplains of Mun. Where some of your pawns were sent to actually get them, you're now suspecting that due to the divination and deductive reasoning your characters have, that the prince's mercenaries have taken the vestments of Talmuk. So, on to the session. You guys are currently talking with a Baelnorn. Well, she just revealed to you where the vestments are. You also realize that there's a whole giant... The last piece of the Phoenix Regalia is in the capital city, likely in the Emperor's vault. You have a lot on your plate. You also have a giant clam you want to raid.
It's still
but
there.
That's not... It's still there.
Not going anywhere.
For now. Who knows what foul machinations the prince has for clams?
Did he know about that? I don't think he even knew.
He didn't know about it. He doesn't need to know. His hatred for clams has alerted him. He never even realized it.
You see, I'm not good for the prince.
Yeah, the true secret backstory you didn't know about.
The true
There's
secret
at least 7 backstories, and all of them are false.
He's allergic to shellfish.
And
His
what is
only
the greatest
fault.
shellfish except a colossal clam? It's actually a mollusk,
Oh.
but a giant mollusk just doesn't sound as nice. You guys were going to go after the people who had the vestments of Talmuk, and who were transporting it dangerously close to the deserts of Ruha.
Are they actually close now?
Well, they're much closer than when they started.
Yes. Okay. First thing, start this out. I need to divine if we can wait a night and still catch up to them.
Ah, that's important.
Okay. Let me roll the secret GM divination D100 roll. Oh, it's not so secret. I need to make this one secret. I have to remember.
Okay.
GM roll.
And then, regardless of the result of this, just to be sure, Onan is going to pass her Staff of Divination to the next most powerful caster in the group. Or actually, maybe most powerful? I don't know your character sheets. And throw
Probably
it
me.
to...
It's Lalara
Yeah,
for sure.
throw it to Lalara. And ask her to repeat the question, so that if it's a false thing, it's unlikely we'll get the same answer.
Okay, so I just ask if we can wait a day and still catch up to the mercenaries.
Welcome to Divination, Pathfinder. One of the greatest things to be like, hey, Ian, can you just let us know stuff? Okay. The advice granted by the short phrase, I'm not going to come up with a cryptic rhyme or omen. The answer is yes.
To both?
To both.
Awesome.
So this is basically a
to go.
magic 8-ball.
It's a magic 8-ball with an 82% chance of being correct.
Mm-hmm. And 1 charge a day. Though we just spent a few days in the capital. I don't know how many days exactly. It's ambiguous.
It's ambiguous, but I'm gonna say 4.
Okay, then it would be fully charged. So now we're at 8 charges remaining.
Oh wait, it charges up per day?
can
You need to
cast
charge it
spells
with a spell.
into it
Oh,
to charge
that's
it
pretty cool.
back up.
So it takes a 4th level spell slot, and then gives me a divination that doesn't cost material components.
Nice. That's really handy. Anyway,
Yeah.
So, you guys can wait a day. Because
Yeah.
not everyone has access to the bird which travels while it sleeps, nor the rampant teleportation you guys are
that's
doing.
fair.
Okay.
Not that you could really teleport into the desert of Ruhal without scattering yourself across it.
All right. So, Ian, I'm going to give you my sheet for this. Not my
Yeah,
sheet.
okay.
The my little chart of spells prepared.
Your little
Before-
chart. Your little chart.
Before Lalara prepares any spells, Onan is going to give her a magic jar that has inside it the
Toenail
Hex?
clippings?
no, sorry, not a magic jar, a witch's jar or witch's bottle. Got to be right here. Contains in it the secret hex, and that secret is merciful spell. So now you can prepare all of your spells to not kill people. Just knock people unconscious. And that costs absolutely nothing to put on any spell. You can do up all of your spells so that none of their damage kills people.
So it's just a swift action? Is that what that is?
Nope.
Swift action?
Nope.
It's just what you're doing at the very beginning of the day. When you prepare a spell, he's effectively given you the ability to prepare it as a merciful spell,
Okay.
which means that it does non-lethal damage, even your cone of cold. But do
So you
non-lethal
can
damage.
end this whole encounter without worrying about killing anyone, really.
Okay.
I don't know if it does that much damage, but it's going to be good.
Yes. Okay.
It's also got
So
protection of
I
magic.
can go ahead and prepare that. That's fine. Ian, before we leave, I have a question for you.
Of course.
Secret place.
Okay.
Oh no.
In other news.
And then I've also got Hymn of Mercy so that all of you don't kill anyone with your martial abilities.
What of
What?
mercy?
Hymn of Mercy.
Oh,
Lasts a couple of rounds, and everyone in a 30-foot radius when I cast it, they do non-lethal damage.
I ignore that.
Oscus is fine
That's
with it.
harsh.
I mean, clearly we get rewards for bringing in traitors to the Emperor, so the Empire,
But these people were mind magicked and hired.
So
supposedly.
Jeez.
He could have just convinced them to his
Lamara
side.
saw them in scrying using mind magic. Like, we know these aren't bad people. Well, I mean, they're mercenaries, but they're not evil. They're just neutral.
Well, you don't have to be evil to not want to help the Empire.
I mean, I guess.
I mean, the prince probably lied to them, regardless of what he lied about.
Yes. So we just gotta charge in there, knock them all out, and set them straight and send them on their way.
I don't know about setting them on their way anytime soon, but
Well, whichever then. I don't think the prince is big on to return business from mercenaries.
well, we can always put the shackles, anti-magic shackles on each of them just to clear them of any potential mind magics.
Ah.
What
How many shackles do you
No,
have?
you just slap it on, take
just
it
the
off.
one. I don't think they dispel anything.
Why wouldn't they?
And the anti-magic shackles suppress magic.
Oh,
But I have break enchantment,
well,
which is a group
well,
spell.
there you go.
I can
So
also
we just get them
break
all within
enchantments.
30 feet, nice and close, and go pow,
Oh,
and like 80% of them will be.
If you look at anti-magic field, it suppresses.
Gotcha. well, good thing you told us about that break enchantment, because that's something we can easily do.
Yes. Only prepare the
So
one.
you
though.
guys spend, I guess you guys spend the night at the Baelnorn's abode.
Oh, actually, one of my divinations is free because I can just use the lore spirit because this was my teleport day,
Yes.
or travel day. That's just 10 minutes of writing without knowing what I'm writing, reading it. So I'm actually only down 1 charge on the staff. Hooray.
Okay. Also, can you actually cast an Anticipate? Oh, you got Anticipate Pair from Lord Spirit. Got it. Great. Just because I'm like, that isn't a cleric or a shaman spell. You're a liar and a cheater and a terrible person. No, it turns out you're perfectly fine.
Yep, I'm the best.
So, we are. You spend the night at the Baelnorn's garden. You are visited by, well, the Baelnorn who lives there and doesn't really sleep, and the alcohol brewing herbalism druid that serves as the gatekeeper to the library. She offers you, well, booze and magic potions. Booze for free, magic potions if you want to buy them.
I get sloshed.
She happily gets you sloshed, and then in the morning you find a potion that says for your hangover if you have any, just right next to where you slept.
She gets
Nice.
you drunk so she can sell things to you easier.
That's true.
Yeah.
The first one's free. No, you oh, we get the day dawns. The Baelnorn does her divination again, and it seems like they made good progress yesterday. They moved like 100 miles.
That is good progress in a day.
So you're relatively certain that they might be using magic, but they aren't using the fastest kinds of magic, nor are they teleporting. So either what they have doesn't allow them to teleport, none of them can teleport, or none of them are going to risk teleporting anywhere near the desert of Ruha, which
Alright.
is kind of dangerous to teleport near.
Now, can we can scry on them because we know the name of the mercenary because the Lara scried on the prince when he was talking to them.
Mm-hmm.
Would that give us enough information to teleport right on them, or do we need to teleport near and fly to find them?
Huh.
teleporting.
Scry.
I think.
Oh yeah, easy.
I forget the number.
Yeah.
Current teleport range is 1,200
Oh, wow, yeah.
miles.
1,600 if I use the prayer bead. Because this character has some cool shit.
God, I'm
Oh.
such an enabler.
You should.
No, you are.
But
I will be right back. I'm sorry.
as long as you guys are having fun about the enabling, it's all
Why
good.
can't my bird pick up a mountain yet, Ian?
Shut the fuck up, Snake.
I'm working on it, though. I still have one last thing I can do.
Okay, so this mercenary is gonna make a. You guys don't have any of their object or anything,
Nope.
so they're gonna make a will save to see if.
They get a bunch of bonuses, I think.
Actually, I'm going to say you've met the subject through the divination, so they don't
Alright.
get a bonus on the will save because you've seen their face through the divination,
All right.
through the scrying. I have to be very clear about the language. Through the scrying, you have seen their face.
Actually, Lara has seen them through the scrying. I don't think the rest of the party could see, though. So that means Onan, who actually has the scrying right now, unless Lara might. I don't know. But
Well-
Onan would not have that bonus. But I could add 8 to the roll, just to...
I mean, you should.
Oh, wait, no.
It's not
That's-
something you roll.
Oh, right.
It's a
That's
will
right,
save
yeah.
they make.
That's right, yeah.
You can only influence stuff you roll. Or your allies roll, I think.
No, not yet. I didn't take that feat.
Okay. Well, time for the secret GM roll of the will save. Evidently, it's not too high, or else they wouldn't be working for the prince. That's a bit unfair. The people might work for the prince just for money,
Mhm.
or a sense of patriotism towards Ruha, which you don't know if you've actually seen anyone patriotic about Ruha except for the prince.
I mean, you went to their capital city and you didn't see many people in general.
I'm
so
proud of my desert. Look at all the sand. And
look at all
worms.
the
Look
sand.
at the sand and giant deadly worms. So you scry through.
It works.
And it works.
Oh.
Dang.
You spend your hour divining. And you see so what time of day do you scry?
Early morning, or as early as I can. It's kind of with the preparing stuff for the evangelist, like the hour of prayer and preparing spells and like getting your hexes. I don't know how much time I actually spend in the morning just going through this shit. Like, it
Do
sounds like
you
it's
have
4
like a
hours.
ring of sustenance?
I should. I don't.
Wait.
But I could have
You
bought
really
one.
should have one.
Because
Let's-
the rest of the
let's say
party
I
is on
bought one.
ring of sustenance time.
Let's say I bought one with our new money.
Okay. So you actually spend 2 hours sleeping and then 3 hours after preparing.
Damn.
You have an elaborate ritual, my friend.
Yes. Some of it involves smithing, which is normally loud, but hey, that's why we've got the silence item on the monk.
So you start scrying. I assume early in the morning. You see, your sensor sees the mercenary who's groggily waking up. You see he's actually in. Oh, wait a moment. Holy does that actually work?
Nobody knows.
Sorry. Okay, it does. Because it doesn't say you can't scry across dimensions. So, you see what appears to be a group of six people. Like, they're in a strange kind of grayish void. One wakes up, says, "Oh, we have to leave soon. The rope trick's gonna stop." And one guy says, "I want more time to sleep." Well, someone just turns around, says, "No, the rope trick ends, and then you get thrown onto the ground. Get up." All of them kind of get up, and then you see what appears to be a miniature, like almost like a model of a wagon. One of them pulls that out. They all climb down a rope out of the dimension onto a random part of a road. Put it down. The wagon turns full-sized, and then they seem to summon some horses to pull it.
Interesting.
One says, "How's the prisoner?" And the other goes, "Still asleep, still in stasis." Says, "Good. The prince said they wanted them alive. Don't know why, but that's what we're being paid for." And one goes, How much are you being paid for?" "I don't know. The Ruhanans are rather generous." You see, he doesn't actually not know. He's just playing coy with his fellow mercenary. So yeah, you see the general road around them. It's dawn.
Okay.
And as they say, one says, "Well, we're going to reach that inn that we could have slept last night if we just wanted to push it in about an hour."
Oh, please say they mentioned the name of the inn.
They do. One says,
Yay!
It's a terrible place, and the rope trick was a better one. I will never stay in the Dead Horse Inn again in my life. This other said. Then, like a dwarf who, evidently some kind of caster, said, "Well, that's why I did the rope trick. The Dead Horse Inn has the worst morning soup that I have ever had." And it seems like all of them agree that the Dead Horse Inn was terrible when they last went through.
Okay.
So it's not like you guys have Google or anything. It's like, Google, where's the Dead Horse Inn?
Alexa.
What is the weather today? No, you have to cast that magic yourself. Okay.
Ask the Baelnorn. Hey, I know you don't get around a lot, but you know about the Dead Horse Inn? It's only a few hundred miles.
She
from
doesn't
here.
know, but she says maybe her herbalism, her friend does. She comes down, no hangover at all, despite the fact that you saw her like drink half her body weight in alcohol the night before. And she goes, "Oh yeah, they have terrible soup, but they have some of the best ale." Well, they did at least a year ago when I sent them a shipment. It might be some kind of front for an organization. I don't know. I don't know how the place stays in business.
It's the world government.
She kind of just shrugs and says, "Well, they buy my ale about once every few months, so..." She points to you to where on the map it is.
Excellent.
Do we want to go to the... Well, try and teleport
Is
directly to him?
this going to be the ambush at the Dead Horse
Oh
Inn?
no, we should
Or-
ambush them on the road. We don't want anyone else around.
Yeah, we don't want to get. Yeah, read my
And
mind.
then, especially if we come at them, they can't turn the wagon. So
Yes. Oh, and if we come at them from the west, wait, where does the sun rise? Sunrise is in the east, doesn't it? Fuck. I was gonna say we can hide up near the sun, and then they can't see us coming,
this bird is not stealthy.
like some sort of bird of
This bird
instinct.
is not stealthy.
This bird is many things. Stealthy is not one of them.
Yeah, but if we cast greater invisibility on it, then it's just a bunch of people sitting on birdback, floating through the air, like in the
I don't.
RE0, that
I
one
don't
guy.
think we need. Hey, yeah, that was funny. We don't
Yeah.
need to. We don't need to. Do that.
Yeah, no, we're good.
See if you can get us right on
Okay.
them. Then we don't even have to care.
All right, I got 2 teleports prepared today, so I can definitely get us there. See about back. And Lalara might have one.
I have 2.
Perfect.
Nice. I should have probably prepared one less, but whatever, we're good.
Okay, I'm not gonna actually buff this time because last time was a waste of my fucking time. But
Yeah, because we got to fly there anyways.
well, not necessarily. If you can teleport us directly on top of the wagon.
I don't think I can do that, but I can teleport us around. Plus, we want to get on Akane before we're actually inside of them.
Oh, you can teleport us while we're on Akane.
can't.
No?
No.
No.
So, one of the things that... So if we all switch our little notebooks to the teleportation chapter.
Oh no.
One of the reasons I've been letting you guys actually get away with a party of 6 teleporting, which you should only actually be able to do at level 12, you couldn't do it before, is that I thought people were pretty much climbing into a bag of holding, the extras, and you guys were teleporting the other people. And a huge creature counts as 4 medium creatures. So I've been assuming that either it's only Akane and the caster, or Akane's been hostiled and you guys like a Russian doll your party to a manageable size to allow the teleport to happen.
Yeah, that makes
So
sense.
teleporting, this is not so much a scry and fry kind of situation. Not if you want to have Akane out.
All right then, to the inn, and then we'll fly.
What if you
back the
teleport
direction
us
they're
to
going.
where they were when you saw them talking?
Oh, well, then we are coming from the east.
Yeah.
Not that that will really matter, but
But
yeah, they won't
we'll
be
be
looking that
closer
way.
to them than they will be to the...
Okay, I'm gonna try for the location I scried on, knowing roughly whereabouts it is on the road.
Okay, I'm gonna say you've viewed it once.
Okay. Actually,
Roll a
what's
D100, Frosty.
Now, do you want high or low on this D100?
I'm assuming I'm doing it off of the table.
Ah. So do you want it high or low?
Okay.
You want it
Okay.
low.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys teleport to where they rope tricked out about like probably like 20 minutes before.
How long
Excellent.
does haste last?
At this point like a minute and a bit.
Oh, not that long then. Okay.
No.
All right, everybody on the bird.
All right. We're on the bird.
Let's go.
Okay.
So we're just follow.
Then I've got my own buff spells to put on. How long does Sparks get?
We'll just follow the road
A long time.
toward where we were told the inn was.
Okay, I'm putting bark skin on 5 people. Because that's how many casters I have.
Okay.
Those 5 people are Mozgus, Tiamos, the Monkey, Shakti, and Saruman.
What's Barkskin do?
Barkskin gives you plus, let me see, right now it is +5 to your natural armor bonus, and it doesn't get replaced, like it's your existing natural armor bonus, so it stacks with your dragon scales.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah,
Cool. What about me?
sweet.
you're gonna be fine. You'll be fine. Akane and Onan don't have it. You'll do fine.
actually
you
you
mage
should
armor.
probably give her Barkskin more than me.
Yeah, you're the one who's more likely to die, though.
That is a fair point, but
I'm gonna put mage
Also,
armor on.
I'm invisible, so I'm less likely to be hit.
Okay, we'll take it off Saruman, put it on Lalara. Give mage armor to Barkskin. Put that onto Akane. I'm gonna give Lalara mage
God.
armor and the monkey mage armor.
does Barkskin? Okay. So Akane has like 43 armor now.
Sounds about right.
That's like stupid.
Enemies are gonna attack her, and then like people who research your group are gonna realize that attacking Akane is not really useful.
Oh, then I'll take all the armor off and sell it, and they'll never think to attack her.
Oh, it's brilliant. And you'll still have the highest AC in the whole party.
Yeah.
Likely.
Okay. So with those buffs, did I have other buffs to put on? And protection from energy communal for ice.
So Lalara can throw down some
pretty
AoE ice spells. It'll only work for this level. Because the next level, her spells are going to do half ice, half supernatural
that's right.
Sacred, right?
ice.
Or something like that.
It's actually untyped.
Oh,
There's no way to resist
that's really
it.
strong, actually.
Yeah. I think it's pretty much the capstone of Winter Witch, but it's not.
This is only going to last about 10 minutes, so when we believe we're within 10 minutes of catching up, I'll cast protection from energy. Maybe 10, 15,
Well,
20.
what about Mozgus will just look really hard to see if he sees anything in the distance.
Oh, yeah.
And once I spot,
That works.
I'll notify. And let's hope my roll is good enough.
Okay.
Bam.
Okay, so you guys start following the trail. Not so much following the trail, but going along the
Oh, I could
path.
actually do survival trail stuff, but whatever. That doesn't matter.
You fly, and are you flying up like really high, looking down along the road,
Uh,
or are you
I
keeping
would
close to the
I would
tree
think
line?
keeping
above
close
you?
to the tree line would be better.
You do disturb the wildlife underneath, but you aren't visible from like miles away.
Hmm.
So you fly under the radar, as it were, and you spot up past a corner the other group. Let's see, does one of them spot you?
I guess I'll do a. Should I do a stealth with my bird? Like it.
Yeah, do a stealth.
Oh boy, it's not good at 5. Maybe I shouldn't roll. Actually, I think it would be better.
Okay. As you round the corner, you see that. Oh my! Oh my! You didn't spec a Connie for stealth, did you?
Nope.
Okay, this isn't stealth. This is shock. They turn their head around and they're like, shit. Okay.
So, uh, you turn the corner and you're on them.
Do they see us?
Okay.
Yeah, one of them. You see what the archer in the back is like taking aim
Oh shit.
as one of them says. You just hear them yelling at each other.
Okay.
It's
What's more
kind of
important, him of
obscure.
mercy or protector of energy right now? The Laura can take a couple steps and not fry us. So I'll do him of mercy.
Yeah, whatever.
I could also use warp wood and destroy his bow and also the wagon wheels of the
I
cart.
mean, that would be better. You do you, man.
Okay.
Whatever you
Him of
want to
mercy
do.
will keep you from killing everyone.
Everyone roll initiative.
This is something you have to
Okay.
decide because you didn't ask us with enough time for us to actually discuss it with you.
Ah. Oh, also, I realized I was gimping myself out. My roll was about 4 lower than it was supposed to be for initiative.
God damn it.
So now it's 13 plus 9.
Oh, Lauren, damn. First, I gotta figure out sometime how you get a 22.
Okay, so 9 of that comes from 2 buff spells. Then I have 4 from boots. I have 4 from improved initiative, and I have 4 from my familiar,
Wow.
and 1 from dex.
Okay.
Frosty really wants
Mystery
to
solved.
win.
Maybe I should buy some boots.
Yeah, those are really good boots. They just get plus 4.
Hmm.
And they're like 4,000.
Wow,
If
that's
that.
actually really cheap.
Yeah, I know. Sandals of quick reaction or something like that. No.
Okay.
Options.
To be fair, Onan can really only pull off the ludicrous one with the with knowing you guys are going to be in combat in the next minute.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay. Okay, so one is going at 16. One is going at 21. One is going at 17. I'll make it Tiamos is 17-1. The Sam is 17-2. It's 14. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And lastly is
Ouch. Someone's on
Okay.
the end.
so. This is the initiative order. If you recognize your name, that is you. So,
Okay.
none.
Okay. Oh, none.
You are like flying 40 feet above the ground at great speed while hanging on, well, in one of the pouches of the bird.
Okay. Onan immediately casts Hymn of Mercy, making all of the party deal non-lethal damage with martial, like their physical attacks. Doesn't
Uh,
apply to spells, but hopefully you'll be
People,
fine.
you can resist this if you want.
You can try. There is actually a will save.
There is a will save.
Okay, Matt is not a fan of,
Non-lethal damage.
despite being the guy with the hammer that already does non-lethal.
Will
Or-
this affect my all my ability?
No,
Does-
you will do the same amount of damage. Actually, I don't know how bleed is affected. It says like weapons will not kill people. Such a mercy except as noted above.
I am full of rage.
Okay, one of these days this is gonna have to load, right? Touch of Mercy. Oh, of course, you gotta search it up separate. That link don't work. The target creature deals only non-lethal damage with all of its weapon attacks. That's all the detail they give. I guess your bleed is still going to do lethal damage, but I think that starts from the top of their health.
Okay.
Yeah, it does. So.
Okay.
And it turns out the online consensus is oh no. Okay, James Jacobs, the creative director of Pathfinder, says bleed damage is lethal.
Okay.
If you added
Yeah.
bleed damage to a non-lethal attack, such as making a sneak attack with the sap weapon when you have bleed down, so that the bleed doesn't trigger. If it does lethal damage. Okay, it triggers, it does lethal damage, and you can always choose not to bleed someone like a pig.
But
Well,
that's
alright then.
not who I am.
But that isn't who you are. You're
And which of these archers is the one that's getting uppity? That has already got their bow trained?
it's this one.
Okay. The monkey immediately flies onto him after using grace, taking his paladin parapose.
Damn.
And
So
I guess he can charge and do his attack. Who's gonna stop him from fighting this fool?
remember, the monkey doesn't have come and get me.
Not yet.
I do believe, Alexandra, you fail the will save, but TMOs you pass.
Damn it.
That's correct, yes. And the monkey does, I assume that's a hit. 2 damage.
Boom!
First blood.
No, he has to die.
First blood only happens when someone gets taken out of the fight. Okay.
First knockout.
First bruise.
It is now time for Shakti. Lauren, your turn.
Oh, it was
And I guess we
muted.
didn't get protection of energy on it.
Nope.
Damn.
That's fine.
If only we were flying high so we could see them.
How far is this?
Oh well. Let's hopefully not all die to Alar's spell immediately.
Oh,
Well, I guess it's still a merciful spell, so we just go down.
how
I
tall
mean,
is
she won't
the...
hit us, but
The bird is currently flying 40 feet.
Oh, that's pretty high up.
Well, it's because he has to clear all the trees.
I'll be right back.
Don't
Okay.
be too long,
Um,
Alexandra.
Let's see.
You're next.
is that a threat?
Yep.
You're next.
Oh,
I should armor with a gun.
Let me check this real quick.
oh
See how far it
Jesus.
goes.
That link doesn't work.
No, wait. That's not the right.
It also did something weird.
Oh, this doesn't have the +4 initiative. Okay. I'm a dirty liar. But it does let you use attack during a surprise round. That's what I was looking for.
No,
I remember.
I don't really care about that.
Yeah, okay.
It's only really it's really useful if you have like a spell that you need to get out on the surprise round.
Yes. Since Onan always has the right spell for the situation,
Should theoretically. Hey,
theoretically.
what are you? So Lauren,
Yes,
your turn.
is this the wall? It's a wall, right? This great thing. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I'm just.
Not sure.
You also hear the
This-
police.
We
don't know what-
I think it's a road.
Does it say wall?
Oh,
Or...
that is a
Oh,
road.
that's a road.
It's a road. Okay, beautiful. I'm happy. All right. Would I take fall damage?
You would take fall damage if you jumped off.
Oh.
You could dimension door right onto the carriage. You could spend a turn buffing up, knowing that the bird is likely going to actually get to the carriage.
No.
Buff or what? Like,
no.
I don't think so. All right. I'll just.
You could cast black tentacles
Oh, that'd be pretty
and
good.
mess this whole thing up.
But it has to be within 20 feet. So maybe I'll
No,
just...
black
Oh, I thought the range
tentacle.
was 20.
No, that's how big it is. The range is over 220.
Well, then yes,
feet.
I want to do that. That's what I was wanting to do. Excellent.
Okay. So that is a standard action.
Yep.
So let's look at.
Oh.
Oh.
Don't have that one saved. Thing.
Sorry, it's grasping tentacles because they can't do copyright stuff.
Oh.
It's actually black tentacles, but so I'm giving everyone control of this. I'm also going to make sure that this is the proper. Yep. So put place on the map where the doll touched you, where the black tentacles are going to be.
Okay. Well, sorry, I'm too zoomed. My screen is too small. to do
Then
this.
zoom out.
I'm working on it.
Use that power.
I'm working on it. Hold on. It's not where. Hold on. Alright. We need these. We need these horses. You know. That these people.
Okay.
Actually, if it's just people, it'd be kind of fun. We'll do that. That'll be fun. Do that.
Every creature. So roll 12. Roll 12 plus your so roll 12 plus 5, which is 17. Roll 1d20 plus 17.
Oh. See, if I could have had that 20 now, what happened?
Let's see. The horses are entangled. So could he actually roll 1d6 plus 4? Okay, so both the horses take 8 damage. The wizard is grappled and takes 8. The cleric is not grappled. The archer and the bard are not grappled,
Oh, well,
but the
this
wizard is.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you rolled relatively low.
I
so-
did. It was sad.
Alexandra. Oh, do you? You do have a swift action. You can buff yourself.
Okay, I want to be invisible.
Okay,
Not-
that's a swift. So, Shakti, do one of your swift action buff things. You get to choose. And Saruman, okay, you become invincible.
Okay. How high are we?
40 feet.
Okay. I'm gonna do something I haven't really ever done before. I have a longbow.
Ooh,
Ooh.
I'm liking where this is going.
I have. My God. Okay.
Can I shoot?
Okay. So there's a mounted samurai here.
Yeah.
There is a archer here. There's a bard here. A grappled wizard. A cleric of some kind.
I think. Can I shoot the grappled wizard?
Yes. The range it's within the first range increment. You don't have an adaptive bow, and you don't have strength for that anyway. So yeah, roll 1d20 plus 17. It's actually 18, but yeah. And you'll get a sneak attack because the wizard does not know that you're there and is rather preoccupied with the... Okay, you hit! It's not roll 1d8 1d8 plus 6d6 damage. Now everyone knows you're there, though, so you can't do a sniping sneak attack again. So plus 37. And then... Okay. You sneak attacked them. I imagine that you can choose what of your effects are affecting them. Although because the wizard's grappled, the movement one doesn't really matter.
What do I want? Just give me a second. Just finding my cheat sheet because there we go. I want to disorient.
Minus AC. You get 2. Minus AC,
Oh, boy,
minus
okay.
attack roll. I imagine.
Okay, so disoriented, bewildered.
Okay. So, it is now the wizard's turn. The wizard is going to dimensional door. Actually, has to roll a concentration check because bleed is an ongoing damage effect. Yay. Succeeds. And dimension doors. Actually, it's not dimension door. He's using the conjuration. Dimension hop. Sorry. Next to his pal here. He's no longer grappled because dimension hop doesn't have a. He can do it while grappled, aka what the prince did.
Mhm.
And the wizard is gonna look at the party. He has dimension hop. Is that a standard action? Oh no! Oh no! The SRD is currently down. Gonna have to go Archives of Nethys. This is a tragedy. Oh god, that's not working either. I can't get the rules clarification. You know what? I'm going to assume that that's a standard action. So for his move action, he's going to. I'm going to err on the side of caution. And he's going to hide up here with his pal. Tiamos, it is your go.
I'm gonna rage, and I will. How much damage would I take if I jumped?
3d6.
I'll be fine.
Minimum 3, maximum 18.
If you wait,
Yeah,
I
I'll
can
be
drop you off next to somebody.
Oh, okay. Then I'll wait to be dropped off next to somebody.
Are you going to use your standard action as a ready to smack someone, or are you going
Yes.
to... Okay. It is the samurai's turn. Gonna turn around on their horse, see the flying rock. Quick draws their own bow and starts doing some mounted archery at you guys. Let's see. Who is the most threatening person currently on the bird?
Akane.
Yeah.
The bird itself is
Oh
threatening.
yeah.
I mean,
The
monsters
bird
has
is
that
rather
fate.
threatening. So one arrow towards the bird, and then an arrow towards Shakti and Onan.
All right.
Actually,
I need-
click the heels
I need
together.
something that will make everything aggro at the bird.
Okay, so the first arrow towards the bird misses. Second arrow towards Shakti. What is your armor class right now, Shakti?
27.
You get hit. What is... Oh, none. What is your armor class?
I don't think it's 27.
Oh.
I didn't put R. No, it's exactly 27. Did I put
So they
major
hit.
armor myself? I did.
And the next and the last arrow goes towards Akane. Okay. So 2 arrows at Akane and 2 at other people. So, Shakti.
Yep.
You take 9 damage, and Onan, you take 11 damage.
My God.
This person has a bow for... This person's a melee attacker. Their bow is not something they regularly do. Okay, it is the archer who's currently in a black tentacles and with a monkey there. This archer, does black tentacles stop you from moving through them? Oh, it's difficult terrain. So they spend all of their move to get to the very edge of it. And then fires a single arrow at Mosgus, who's in the driver's seat.
So they dismount the wagon? I guess
Yep.
with the... Oh, no, the horses are intact, right?
Yep.
The wagon's stationary by now?
The wagon's stationary.
Excellent.
The black tentacles did exactly what it was supposed to do.
Mhm.
And the archer shoots at Mosgus.
Ah, hits. Exactly.
Okay.
That's with your
Yep.
buff? Okay.
Okay, it's 2. What are your energy resistances?
Oh, mine?
Yeah.
I don't know if I have any.
So you take 20 damage as a fiery arrow strikes deep into you.
Oh no.
It is now Moscus, your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna. Whoa, that's the wrong thing. Gonna charge over here. Is this person on the outside of the?
Oh, they're on the top. They're on the back top of the
Okay.
wagon.
And
The wagon is covered. There is stuff
inside, yeah.
in it.
Oh, let's see.
I couldn't
Alright.
find a covered wagon token.
Should roll an attack of opportunity on the archer who ran away from Monkey.
Roll.
Oh yeah, the strength.
The sheer power. So yeah, I guess
Basically.
we'll just deal with the people in the back first. So I'll. Ian, can you?
Yep. I'll just do the little ping where you want to end
Just
up.
like around here. Akane's also gonna go big, so she gets more reach. But basically, we're gonna pluck people off the wagon and drop off anyone who needs to drop mid charge. So that's up to you fuckers.
Alright.
So Saruman can drop down. TMOs can drop down.
I would like to be dropped, yes.
Okay, you can roll acrobatics checks to like land on your feet / take no damage. Take less damage. Less to no damage. I imagine Saruman isn't going to take damage, but TMOs might and not care.
Yeah.
So
Of
I'm
course.
not taking no damage. Do I have to remind you I always roll shit?
Well,
You didn't on the attack roll?
critical fail on acrobatics.
No, there isn't.
In fact, that might
So-
be good enough anyway.
You have a high enough modifier that, let's see. Fall.
Acrobatics.
It's actually treated as 5 less, so you only take 1d6 damage. So, Saruman takes 6 damage. Tiamos takes 12 damage. As you guys just leap off the bird. Saruman, you get to choose more of where you landed. Are you going to go after Samurai, or are you going to go after Archer? Move your character to the person you're going to be attacking. Okay, Archer. Tiamos, you get a single attack. Saruman, you do not get an attack. You fired your attack via bow. I assume that you stowed away the bow and brought out your knives after you did your shot.
Okay, who
Exactly.
Who am I in range to hit?
Of the Archer.
Okay, I will hit the archer.
I assume you're doing lethal damage.
Yes.
You hit. And Moscus, while he's rolling his damage, which is, of course, as always, nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Whoa.
Nice.
Both attacks are gonna be on the guy that's on the.
As he goes and hits the guy.
It's hard. I'm also gonna swift action, do my bear buff, so I get a little more health.
Okay.
But here's the lance. I don't know if that's a hit.
On the Archer?
On the guy that's on the back of the bus.
Oh, yeah. That is a hit. Welcome to Rocket Tag.
Rocket tag. This is Akane. Oh. That's a hit.
Yep. Also at the bard?
Same one, yeah.
Yep, you grapple.
That's a grapple.
Bard is now on bird.
Extremely grappled.
Super grapple.
It is now time for so you hit? And are you just gonna keep on going?
Well, god damn it. Okay, come on. Just the bird. Actually, no.
Okay.
I'm gonna put them back in position. I think that's good. Yeah, because next turn I'm gonna do something different. So yeah, they'll just do a stop there.
Okay. It is now the cleric's turn. Seeing all of his buddies being smashed in the back. Okay. It's difficult terrain. Yeah. He steps forward and he screams, "In the god's name, stop!" And negative energy comes out. Everyone, actually everyone, roll a will save.
Oh boy.
As negative energy ripples through the air at you, avoiding his allies. Because adventuring parties are team plays.
Feel the power of my rage.
It is a magical effect. If you've accepted rage into your heart, you get +4 on the will save, and then an additional +4. You get +8 total on that will save.
Okay.
Why?
If you've
isn't
accepted rage into your heart.
It is not showing that I'm rolling my dice. That is unfortunate.
I
Hey.
think I'm okay.
Man, the rage will is actually really saving a lot of you.
hmm
Oh.
That is cursed.
That's dead.
I'm
Rip.
dead?
The negative energy is so strong it killed you in real life.
I know, right?
I'll miss you.
You guys aren't seeing my
Nope.
rolls?
You should
Mm-mm.
refresh the page.
Alright. Okay. Let's see.
That'll fix it, probably. Maybe.
Did you try turning it off and on again?
Your monkey is dazed for a turn. And takes 24 damage. Everyone else, other than I don't know, ambiguously Matt, Lalara also needs to make the will save. Chelsea.
But I did. I'm confused.
Oh, you did. Chelsea, you're also stunned for a turn.
Oh,
Dazed
okay.
for a turn. Onan is also
Oh,
stunned.
Oh no.
Oh
My-
no.
And people who are stunned take 24 negative energy damage.
Jeez.
Hold
People-
on.
That's some tough stuff.
Oh.
People who made the save take 12 damage, except Alexandra, who takes none. Because she has the Shadow Dragon scale,
Ah.
and that's resistance to negative energy.
Yay!
Yeah, that didn't
So,
work.
Matt, what is your save so I can roll it?
It's 18.
You're good. You take 12 damage.
Cool.
Okay, so that was actually a really effective daze.
hmm
Okay. Lalara, you're dazed. You can't
Yep.
act this round. Sadness.
Okay.
It is this monk in the front.
Double move.
Just start sort of leaps off their horse and just starts jumping through the trees. And seems poised to next round jump at the bird. It's the bard that you're grappling's turn. Whew. They're grappled. They're gonna do an escape artist check.
Ooh.
34 is not
No,
enough, I imagine.
Need a 41.
Okay,
Aha. Yes. That
Hey.
works.
okay.
Welcome back.
Okay, it's Onun's turn. Onun is dazed. It's the monkey's turn. The monkey's dazed. Okay, it's Airman.
All right, so I'm going to hack and slash this poor bastard.
Do it.
Okay.
Da-da-da-da.
You know those fire trucks and ambulances I was talking about going up the hill all the time,
Mhm.
Snake? They just went up the hill.
What the fuck is going on up there? Jeez.
I don't know.
Wee-oo, wee-oo, wee-oo.
Do I have all
Okay.
4 of my attacks?
Yes.
Cool.
You aren't hasted, so you don't get 5.
Do-do-do.
And once you hit them, I'm going to assume you lower their AC by 8. So, yeah, just keep on rolling. So now you roll the 14. Yeah, that hits. Oh, yeah, that hits too. You hit it with all of them.
Woo!
So that is what you can do brackets around your damage and then just do a star 4
Okay.
after it. Just to say times 4 whatever it rolls. Because that person is most definitely unconscious and bleeding out.
Oh, shit. Sorry. I forgot the 4.
That's okay. I'll just multiply that by 4.
It's a lot of damage.
They
116.
Are they dead? Well, they're unconscious.
they're unconscious thanks to Frosty's thing.
First blood.
It's our desire. It's my desire. Keep starting fires. It's the wizard's turn. High voltage.
And the dang monkey got stunned, so he's not even silenced right now.
Nope. And the wizard's also actually rather far away from you. Magic kiss. What my touch? Ah! Shit, which one of these ones am I actually gonna do?
Is the spell choice paralysis?
Yep. You know how you guys are playing like your own characters? Like, what do I do? I'm like, I'm playing all characters. What do I do? Da, 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 da. Okay. The wizard pulls something out of his pocket and points at Akane. Akane, have Akane roll a will save.
Sure. Gets +8.
You can do the right check,
I
right?
already did it.
Rest in peace.
Didn't matter.
Dang.
Whew. Akane doesn't know what spell just happened. People could roll a spellcraft check. But, yeah, okay. You don't know what he tried, but some kind of tendril of energy touched Akane and tried to do something. It didn't seem to work.
I can do a spellcraft check.
Yes, you can.
Ah,
Da, da, da,
I
da.
leveled up.
Yes, you did. Shakti, what you know is that was Souljar. He was trying to possess Akane.
Oh shit.
Knowing that if he possessed it, he could probably wreck the rest of you.
Ah,
Chelsea, you come to the same conclusion. He
Okay.
tried to use the necromantic spell Soul Jar.
And that
Sorry,
one.
Magic Jar. There is another spell called Soul Jar. We aren't going into that.
And that was
Magic.
the wizard?
That was the wizard way back here who's afraid of everything. But the bird's flying hot, like 40 feet off the ground and is gargantuan. He can see the bird.
Okay, so I'm gonna shout at everyone. We need to take care of that wizard immediately.
Roger, Roger.
Yep. It is now time for Tiamus. Oh wait, I forgot the samurai's turn last time. Oh well.
He was startled.
So,
That's the
Oh.
problem with these big combats.
that is not what I meant to do. How do I delete that? There.
New phone, who dis?
I'm gonna go after the guy on the horse.
Okay, samurai. Are you gonna go after the horse, which appears to be a conjured horse, or are you gonna go after
The dude.
the dude? Okay. Was Shakti stunned?
I didn't think so, but
No, you weren't. So, roll for your thing to grapple the cleric and the monkey and the horses. So roll your 1d20 plus 17. Your Matt, your attack hits, and
It's a little better.
okay, the cleric is now grappled. The horses. So roll 1d4 plus 4. No, 1d6 plus 4. The monkey is also grappled. Everyone takes 7 damage. The horses poof out of existence. The cleric
What?
takes 7 damage.
The cleric does not poop.
The monkey takes 7 damage.
Oh no. Why do they do this?
So
Too beautiful
Shakti,
to die.
you also get to go.
Alright, cool.
Are you gonna dimension door next to the wizard, or are you gonna help deal with that samurai?
I'm
Or are you
gonna
gonna deal with that jumping monk person?
I'm gonna activate my blood rage. I'm gonna dimension.
Can't do both at the same turn.
I thought that was a swift. Okay, never mind. Sorry.
Because dimension dooring during your full attack is a swift action. You swift action to dimension door
Oh.
when you're doing it as part of a full attack. Because you're a magus, one of the most complicated rules classes possible.
Actually, then I will just dimension door and do my full attack.
Okay, you do get your ghoul claw though, so that's nice.
So I will make Gukla, dimension door, swift attack, or dimension door behind
Yep.
the wizard mage guy. Gonna land
Oh,
it.
sorry. Nothing personnel, kid.
Nearly forgot.
What?
Oh my God, do you not? Frosty, I charge you with
Oh, I'm
getting
reading
a
the
good
spell list
picture of
because apparently
the nothing personnel kid.
I'm unable to take this on right now because I just realized 2 of the spells I prepared were something I misread off my spell list and I do not own. Because I put Cure Moderate Wounds Mass, but actually what I have on my spell list is Cause.
Is
Oh, here's
so
Cure
what
Moderate.
attack are you doing first?
Oh, I do have this. Okay.
Oh, you did the ghoul claw attack? Oh no, okay. Lauren, what attack are you rolling first? Are you rolling your Star Knife attack or your Ghoul Claw attack?
I'm going to do my Star Knife attack
Okay,
first.
so you hit. You get to do. Oh, roll to confirm that critical. Roll the same thing
I can
again.
just push up.
Yep.
Yep, you can just push up.
Love
Okay, you hit. So that is a critical.
that. Boom. And then I get just
Then you
the
get your Ghoul
2
Claw
in 1
attack.
Ghoul Claw because it's not hasted.
Yep. The
So
Ghoul
it's
Claw has
also
is a lot less likely to hit.
yeah.
That's why you might want to eventually do things like the swift action, make all of your attacks touch attacks. The various things.
Plus 9? I don't.
Yep.
Okay. I might have done the other one wrong then. But hey.
I know the Star Knife should be around where it is. Your Ghoul Claw misses.
Okay.
But roll your
Damn it.
roll your damage for your Star Knife, and if you do it once and do the bracket times 4, because you have a ×3 critical on your Star Knife. So it's like you hit 4 times rather than 2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You hit twice.
Okay. See if I can do it. So bracket 4.
So it's whatever. So it would be, I think your damage is 1d4 plus 9 times 4.
Should you do the whole
So
thing?
it'd be something like that.
Okay. I was thinking, but maybe. Oh, do I have to put the star?
You have to put the star or else it's not going to multiply it.
Oh.
Okay. So you did 40 damage. You're under the non-lethal thing.
Yeah.
Uh,
I want to.
the wizard's almost down. Not quite that, very close to being down.
Oh.
It is now Saruman. There is a cleric who's currently grappled in here.
Okay.
There's a monkey monk in the trees, and there is a samurai here. Or you could jump up and, just sneak attack on none. It's all good.
I
No
mean,
rules.
no one
Just
would
start.
ever-
You remember, you can't kill people with it.
That's the only way.
Just
the
be an
only way.
asshole. Okay, I'll go for the cleric.
Oh, none. Okay, good.
Okay, so, the black tentacles is difficult terrain. Don't know if you can acrobatic step to do a 5-foot step in difficult terrain. Roll an acrobatics check.
Oh, because that went so well the first time.
Hey, you still have like plus 20 something to it. You're gonna be great. Actually, yeah. If you just move around, you can get a single attack, but you won't end up in the bad tentacle area. The bad tentacle area is bad for you.
Turns out.
Hence its name. So, roll a sneak attack, because... does the cleric...
He's grappled, so he's flat-footed, right?
He is grappled. Not actually. Rukong actually needs to... Actually, Rukong's grappled, so... you do not hit the cleric.
Wait, when did he get grappled?
By
Get grappled by what?
Tentacles.
Yeah, by the black tentacles. The giant black tentacles I put onto the battlefield. It was
Okay.
there the first round.
My turn.
But he never rolled anything.
No, she
Yes, she rolls.
I roll.
Oh.
I roll.
And she got like 32. Your monkey
my-
CMD is not 32.
Okay, I wish I'd heard about this at some point, but oh well.
He
I
did. He said about the damage and everything.
Well, I didn't hear it.
Okay.
Got the
Well,
moon.
He took 7 more damage, by the way.
Yes,
I'm
I got
sorry.
that part. I didn't know where it came from, but I got that part.
Why wouldn't you ask? Okay, whatever.
so it is now the samurai's turn. The samurai is going to challenge Tiamat.
Oh no, that's actually a bad thing. Fucking samurai, spending money to make their swords bigger.
Yeah.
I'm a little samurai cutting through the winds. You know, we'll get some combat jam happening in here.
Couldn't
Okay,
get me, samurai.
the samurai is going to try to get you. What is your AC?
35.
That's quite good. But the samurai's a fully leveled martial. You fool. That
Bull
is
crap.
not a critical. That is a second hit. And that is a bear. Yeah, and that's a miss on the third attack. So 2 hits on you.
Okay.
It's plus the samurai's level. The challenge. That's 16. Okay. You take 77 damage.
Oh fuck.
-2. As the samurai who challenged you starts cutting deeply into you with their sword.
So that was 72? Or 77?
77 -2,
Okay, so
75.
Jeez.
okay.
You still up?
Yep.
All right.
Samurai challenge is actually surprisingly
It's
effective.
really good.
Too bad the base class is kind of
Yes.
trash, but that's
Yeah.
okay. Tiamat, it's your turn.
All right.
Challenge him back.
Ting, ting.
I challenge you back.
Don't forget your fast.
Well,
heal.
now you get to full attack, so it's smack, smack.
Yeah. Full attack.
You are not hasted.
Those were terrible rolls.
They were. The 28 hits.
Okay. Wow.
That is literally the lowest you can roll.
Thanks.
Okay, the samurai's still standing and angry.
Uh-oh.
It's the archer. The archer's down. It's Moscas.
Tiamat, you want a little help?
Yeah.
Because I don't think
You know.
I don't think you're gonna survive another round.
Yeah. That could help.
Help is on the way. I got this.
You got this, Onan?
I got
You
this.
sure?
As long as you don't fly me too far away.
I'm dropping you off the bird.
You slump off the bird.
'Cause I got a place to be.
All right.
Oh, none. You take 12 points of damage as you're slumped off the bird.
Hey, thanks.
So
Ow,
charging
my knees.
charging at the person while avoiding.
You know what? I never get to activate it, so I'm going to activate Iron Skin and take 2 damage instead.
Oh, there you go. Charge.
Can you do that as an immediate action?
Yep.
Huh.
That's really good, actually.
It's real good. And it lasts a full round.
Okay.
How
So until Moscas' next
how
turn.
far up does that thing reach? Just 20 feet.
Black tentacles. 20-foot radius spread, so 20 feet
Alright,
up.
and
Yep.
this guy's on the cart anyway, so he's not quite. Okay, so I'm gonna charge him in right before I hit drop the bard
Back
back
into the tentacle
fuck
spell.
zone and try and hit the hit the Mr. Shieldman, which may be
Okay.
difficult. I'm not actually sure. I'm gonna activate Bane for humanoids. For humans.
Yep.
Is he a human? Can I tell?
Yeah, you can
Okay.
tell it's a human. Close
Close
enough.
So it's a lance. That's a hit. That's damage.
Okay.
And there's a Kane's hit. That's a hit.
Yep.
And that's a grapple. Oh, no grapple.
No grapple.
I still get damage.
Go back to go.
Alright. And that is not a critical fail.
Oh no. This is a tribute.
Alright, I'm actually gonna keep
Okay.
going.
Okay.
Oh, can you move? Wait, let's see. How can I do this? So I'm actually gonna go like over here. Yeah, I'll end over here.
Okay. Laura got taken on the magical journey. The horse is not on your bird, so banishing them back to the lair.
Yet.
Not yet.
Yeah.
We'll see how this adventure takes them.
Okay. This is a tribute. It is now time for the cleric.
The cleric must be pretty injured.
The cleric's injured and grappled.
Oh boy.
So the cleric is going to try to free themselves from the grapple. Man, black tentacles. CMD of the black tentacles is... Okay. Does not break free. Okay. It is now Lalara, your turn.
Oh my god, I finally get a turn.
Yeah. You could kill our whole party with Cone of Cold.
Okay.
Except for me and
You could actually just like do a freezing burst over here. You could do an ice tomb hex on the monk.
good luck getting a. Wait, what kind of save is? Oh, it doesn't fucking matter. Monks are awful. I think they're weak at will saves. I forget. No, they're high wisdom. I don't know.
They don't really have a weak save.
Not really. They're pretty well rounded.
I'm gonna zoom in for a second.
Do you need? Let's see. You actually, if you did a code of cold, only Rukong and Saruman
Wukong would die.
of the party.
Yes. He
But
would
you
die
do
if he was
non-lethal damage.
That's true. But
The tentacles
yes,
don't.
that's true.
That's true.
So where are you gonna drop your tactical nuke?
I'm not gonna
You
do
could
that.
actually get 3 of these people without affecting the
Oh,
party.
with the sphere. Why don't you drop the sphere
The
template
freezing.
so she can move it around?
True.
It's a lot easier. Jesus.
Oh damn.
Controlled by everyone and move it to
Is
the back layer.
is that really how big
Yep.
it is?
The freezing sphere, yeah.
Holy crap.
So yeah, you can hit
Now,
Oh, that's,
everyone but Wukong.
that's hitting Cone.
No, it's slightly off center. That's the only reason.
Oh, it is.
But otherwise, you'd hit
Oh,
all.
'cause it's hitting center of square. Yeah.
because I want you to try out one of your cool spells.
So you're just gonna do that pun every time, are you?
Every time.
Okay, so I'll go ahead and do numbing chill on that.
Okay. Okay, they have to roll reflex saves.
Ooh, that's a stagger thing. That's cool.
Yeah. The monk is gonna do their reflex save. Fail!
Oh, shit.
The bard! Fail! The cleric! Fail!
Jesus. They're all out of the fight.
The forest gets devastated as so Chelsea, I need you to roll 12d6 cold damage.
Oh, the clerk's dead. Unconscious.
Surprise.
This is gonna be great.
Welcome to High Level
Star
Wizard.
is high.
High Level Witch.
The cleric goes unconscious. The monk takes 41 damage and is staggered. The bard goes unconscious.
Nice. That poor fucking bard. He never got a chance.
And the wagon is slightly imploded.
Only slightly.
Well, it's also being ravaged by tentacles. The wagon's not a good place.
I think there's someone in there.
Maybe one of your pawns.
Maybe.
We sent more than one pawn there, didn't we?
My pawn is either dead or in that wagon.
Okay.
I cannot use my freezing sphere again.
That's okay.
Just so you guys
you
know.
just
that
finished
was
the
it.
fight, so it's fine.
Neither of my pawns are there, so.
We'll find out.
It is now. So Shakti went. Did I have the wizard go again? I
No.
don't think I had the
Wizard
wizard
didn't
go
go
again.
twice.
Yep. So the wizard, seeing
Uh-oh.
all of this, is gonna try to cast a
Sloan,
spell.
can you mute? Thanks.
That's right. Away. No. We still like you though.
Sure.
Satisfaction. Chain reaction. Da-da.
I assume he's going to target the giant bird over his head and not my monkey, but you never know how cruel these people can be.
Oh. I did not realize. Why am I thinking? Shit. The spell it's going to go for is actually a 3.5 spell. That was also in second edition. God damn it. My editions, they're melding together. It's impossible.
Don't cross the streams.
Lauren, because of your level 12 thing that you got for the Blade Rager part of your abomination of a character, you get an attack of opportunity
Ooh.
as he tries to turn greater invisible. So roll to see if you hit him.
I want to wreck him so bad.
Said the dominatrix to the client, please roll. You hit, roll your damage. Is it enough damage to put him down? Lauren, roll your 1d4 plus 9.
Thank you. I was trying to.
My God. How many people are in your room, Lauren? Or Alexandra?
No, that's Lauren.
That's.
Oh, was that Lauren? Okay.
Alexandra has a poltergeist, but it's singular.
Just one
Okay.
ghost.
I am on my mute game.
And you are on your mute game. Okay. The wizard slumps unconscious
Nice.
as he then turns invisible. No, he just slumps unconscious. You stopped him before he could finish his spell.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's really good.
Yeah. Remember, Lauren is anti-mage. Actually, all of you are a lot of anti-mage if you've accepted rage into your heart.
Mhm.
cry because I helped make you that way. It is now the samurai. Oh no, no,
Oh,
no.
didn't go yet. Did
Oh, none didn't go yet. So actually, Lalara went. I did the wizard because I hadn't done him. The monk's turn. The monk is staggered.
get fucked.
The monk is going to go next to Onan. That's all the monk can do.
All right.
Onan.
Okay. Well, first, I need to roll to see if the monkey can get out of the grapple. I don't know how that works.
Roll a CMB check on the monkey. It has to beat the tentacles. Yeah, it has to beat some
CM.
tentacles.
CMT.
Can you stop this from being a weird hentai? Only you can
God.
roll.
CMP or CMD?
CMB,
For Bob.
you have to
For
beat
Bob.
its defense.
Oh, with my +7, that should be easy.
Lauren can also dismiss her spell, but she hasn't yet.
If you guys need me to, I can.
Yeah, that'd be good, because the monkey's going to die next turn.
Standard.
And I can't
What
heal
is
him
it?
and
I will
TMOs.
dispel my spell. How do I dispel my spell?
You have to spend a standard action to dismiss your spell.
Okay, in that
My
case,
next turn.
the monkey will probably survive the next round. If not, I've got Breath of Life. Whereas TMOs,
Well, not.
I thought we were
Live,
doing
damn
like the
you!
non-lethal damage thing. This not apply?
no, I can only give that to one person. I was going to give it to myself, but then I heard of Valara's new spells, so I was like, oh, she could use this.
I missed that. Sorry.
Yeah. So I'm going to... I guess I can cast Cure Moderate Wounds on at least these three.
And
But I can't
did.
quite reach the dang
How much
monkey.
is moderate?
I don't know if I'm allowed to, but I did also take a healing.
Sorry, what was that saying?
Sorry, I had to mute. I did also take a healing spell.
Okay, that's good. I should have plenty of healing, I just don't have.
Live,
But I'm
damn
going to-
you!
I'm going to cure 3 people with Cure Moderate Wounds, which does damage healing.
Three.
Oh,
Yep.
That's on TMOs,
That's not enough.
and that's not much.
Really not enough. Bye, TMOs.
Bye.
Well, that's what I got Breath of
See you
Life
in a
for.
second.
Don't worry,
Only
he has a
heal.
backup character.
It's not statted.
God, the stereo laugh.
That is what I go for. I love the stereo laugh. Okay. So Onan went.
Oh, wait.
Shakti, it
Wait,
is
can
your
I say a sentence and try my diplomacy?
You gotta use your
Can I
standard.
say a sentence? Or is that a standard action to try
That's a
diplomacy?
that is an action to do. You can at least say yield. I'm going to allow you to say yield with no check to see.
Okay.
Like
I'm
you
gonna
can
say the
say
sentence.
yield and you will live.
We'll treat you more kindly if you don't kill any of our compatriots today. You're not winning the fight.
You'll still die though, apparently.
Shakti, it is your turn.
Alright. So
So it would be a standard action to dismiss, or you could dimension door to the samurai and deal your own form of justice.
well, I don't want the monkey to die. I don't know. It's so hard.
Dimension door into the
Regardless.
black swarm, throw the monkey at the samurai.
That'd actually be kind of fun. I don't think she'd do it.
You don't have telekinesis though.
Do, but only like for 5 pounds.
You don't have. You aren't like a pure telekinesis build, which I know
Yeah.
some people have been looking up.
Oh man, that'd be so cool.
Yeah, it's interesting stuff. Well, I just don't want people to die.
People
Don't you have
die
that
when they
The
are
monkey's
killed.
not a person.
Oh.
Like, according to Oh None
Monkey is-
herself.
I like to what's the word? Respect animals as people because they have personalities, and thoughts, and feelings.
God.
Um,
I'm sure
So
TMOs
I
feels
will
the same
just-
way. I will let myself die for this fucking monkey who got trapped in an ally spell.
I'm sorry.
Okay, let me actually. The monkey has. Monkey still has. Okay, the monkey's gonna be fine actually. I've
Okay. Okay.
I've overstated how close to death he is.
This stupid little monkey is
Goes
my
to
demise.
TMO.
It's the way God intended.
I'm gonna dimension door to the samurai. Okay. I'm gonna beat the crap out of him, but I'm gonna lead with a claw attack.
Okay.
I need to find out what that is. It's not very much.
It's like 1d20 plus 8 or 9.
Cool claw.
Oh.
Good claw.
Cool claw.
Okay, and then do your other 2 attacks.
17? I don't
Yep.
remember.
Plus 19 because you're flanking.
Oh. Do I have to reroll the first one? Or can we
No.
just add? Okay, cool.
The first, I'll just add 2.
Okay.
You hit both times.
Yay.
TMS, how close are you to death?
I have 89 health.
Oh.
Oh, you're fine.
Yeah, I thought you were real close to death.
Well, he was within 1 hit until I healed him. Now he's just barely outside
Yeah.
1 hit.
Exactly.
What's your max
Next
health
hit is
normally?
like the previous one.
Plus, I also had fast healing from the rage.
Oh, that's true.
Did he
You hit twice, so please roll your damage.
did he pass the save for the
You did not hit with claw.
Oh, okay.
You
Didn't
hit with your regular stuff. With your star knife.
46 or something. I need to look at it. Sorry. Find it again. So many pages open.
Okay, well, you figured out that damage, which will not likely be enough to take down the samurai. It is Saramon's turn. Okay, that's a good 21 damage.
Definitely not.
It's not enough to put them down. So, there's samurai and there's also monk.
I guess I'll go after the monk. Tiamos, you have the samurai under control now?
Oh, you could 5-foot step and do a full attack.
Oh,
You
true.
can stand on that body, it's fine. They won't mind, they're unconscious.
You could use your hunter's opportunity to just make it all a sneak attack.
Ooh.
Okay, sounds good. Let's try that.
Okay, roll your 4 attacks.
Oh. God damn it, Alex.
Roll to confirm your... okay, it's not a critical fumble. Roll your second plus 17 attack. You hit. Roll the plus 13. That is almost a critical. Reroll.
Ooh.
Okay, that is a critical. Roll your last attack. Okay. You hit with 3 attacks.
That echo's coming from you, Alexandra.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh, it's gotten to the talking part of the song. Nope.
Hello.
Hello. So, you hit 3 times. One of them is a critical. Do you want to keep that critical for someone else? Or are you going to use it yourself?
I'll just use it.
Okay. Okay,
Okay.
roll your damage. Your sneak attack damage is not critical, not multiplied on a critical. So roll your damage and then on one of them we'll multiply the base dagger damage. Okay, so that's 1. Roll again. Roll again. And then roll 1d4 plus 9 for your critical. For the critical extra damage. I should be more specific. Okay, the monk goes down.
Nice. We never got to find out what kind of monk it was. I
Nope,
was very curious.
not flowing.
Not flowing. That's for fucking sure.
That's for fucking sure. You guys would be flat on your fucking ass. Okay, that was Saruman. It is the wizard. The wizard's down. It is Tiamos.
All right.
Did the samurai not go?
I'm gonna.
As you guys race, as you do your fucking slugfest.
Did the samurai not go?
I'm gonna.
Ah,
Oh yeah.
He goes.
the samurai goes.
Damn it,
Hey,
Snake.
it's the way it is, man.
Listen. 1 hit.
Let's see.
1 hit.
Who's he hitting?
Tiamos probably.
Tiamos.
Okay.
41
You're
damage.
fine.
All right.
If he hit you
Fine.
twice. He had a 17 to 20 critical threat. That 16 was so close.
So.
Tiamos, it's your turn as you're just
Okay.
slug.
All right. Time to. Should I vital strike it or should I?
Just
Go
do
full
2
attack.
attacks. Your
Yeah.
base plus to damage is fantastic. You hit twice. Are you actually doing like pure lethal damage?
Yes.
The samurai goes down. Luckily, Shakti did non-lethal damage, so the samurai is not actually dead.
I am disappointed.
Oh my! It's almost like meeting another well-built marshal really hurts. You guys have defeated them.
Nice. You should probably dispel those tentacles.
The tentacles are gone, leaving only ruin in their wake.
Do we want to do wagon investigation and conversation next time?
This will be relatively quick. So, you look at the wagon investigation, and it turns out when they're talking about a stasis prisoner, so you start looking through all of their stuff. Luckily, you didn't actually kill any of them. You find a note on one of them that seems Saruman, when you're looting through the unconscious bodies, you find a note. Hello, dear Tiamos, Shakti, Saruman, Mosgus, Akane, and Lolara. Hello, my old friends. I hope this letter finds you well. I doubt these mercenaries were much of a threat to you. I'm sad to say our paths have split, but I can't do everything I need while remaining in your company. That being said, I'm sure our relationship can continue to be a beneficial one. For example, in our last meeting, you handed me a report about an Imperial spy hiding in Ruhana. The report was anonymous, but there's only 1 or 2 people it could be. I'll be dealing with that by the time you read this letter. You've done me and my kin a huge service, and I'll remember my debt to you in the future. As thanks, I'll let you know of some of the treason in your court. The Emperor's 3rd wife, as we knew, is suspected of being a Phoenix cultist. But I'm learning she's been closely working with Mahai, Assistant General to General Zen. Be careful. Next time we meet, and I do hope it's soon, I'll have some information for you, and I think you'll have a few items that may be of interest to you. Available for trade for some of the items I'm interested in. At the moment, I'm on the Let's see. Moment, I'm on the hunt for the celestial pearls. If you come across one, hold on to it for me. I'm sure I'll offer you something of equal value. I'm also on the hunt for a piece of Talmix said to be able to calm monsters. Runavog has become particularly unpredictable lately, and like to keep them from causing too much harm. Oh, and I do apologize for any undue damage or duress I've caused your allies. I ordered the mercenaries to take prisoners. If anything went wrong, hold it against them for false advertising. I needed a bit of leverage on the group. If you can find it in your hearts, try to take it as a sign of respect, not hostility. Your ally forever, Prince Ruhan.
That's great. I'll frame this and put it on the wall. Of his self. No.
It is a lovely written letter on the finest parchment. There's no magic on it.
That you can detect.
Oh no.
I burn
No.
it.
Gotta keep it.
So you notice as you're going through the downed mercenaries that they have one of them has what looks like a treasure stitch, like a cloth that has what appears to be a sleeping body and several boxes imprinted on it. Moscus, you recognize the body as your pawn.
Oh hey, look at me.
No, I couldn't actually find if anyone else sent their pawn on this mission. So you sent your pawns to find out information about this.
Well, they didn't do very well.
And so I guess, do you open the treasure stitch?
Yeah.
Okay. Your pawn is currently in a magical sleep.
Put them on the bird.
And you see the several crates of stuff labeled to Ruhan miscellaneous artifacts, like printed on the side.
Can we do a trap
more
check
than
before
one?
we open these?
Oh yeah, roll perception.
I know we have a rogue in the group. They would probably be.
Yeah, okay, I want to dispel the sleep on. Actually, first off, I'm going to get all of our unconscious enemies together. Just cast break
And stop
enchantment on the
them
group.
from bleeding.
Oh, that'd be a good idea too. I don't have stabilize on me, do I?
I do.
Any magical healing will stop them from bleeding.
Well,
I have
cure mass wounds,
stabilized
but
as
then
a
they wake up again.
cantrip, essentially, so.
Okay, good. So you keep them stable. I'm going to break enchantment on the whole bunch, including
Okay.
the one that's asleep, because that could be a curse and that could be something I can break. And if not, I've got dispel.
Roll your caster level as you try to break enchantment.
All
Let's
right.
see how strong it is.
Plus my level plus. Let's throw the 8 here.
There you go.
Okay.
Why not? And you know what? Let's actually no. We're probably going to teleport out of here, and I want the longer range for that. So I'm not going to use my caster level upgrade. Just my plus 8. There.
Okay. You feel something break on all of them.
Excellent.
The Mosgus's pawn wakes up. Very, very groggy. Alexandra, the boxes do not have any does not have a trap in any of the opening mechanisms. You can open it. As you open them, it just seems like there's there's shrunk statues. It's like someone just went into a mausoleum / tomb and just took everything they could. You're seeing several things like miniaturized like wall murals that they took. And eventually you find what appears to be a very actually a normal-sized amulet.
Hey, that's a Talmud amulet.
Maybe.
Roll spellcraft. Anyone can roll spellcraft for
I mean,
this.
I'm bad at it, so I'm not even really gonna. Actually, no.
I have no
Oh,
idea.
yeah.
belt. Hey, I beat Chelsea somehow.
Eh,
Whoa.
I'm rolling super shit on my spellcraft checks right now. I don't know why.
you guys look at it. You might have to spend more time fully identifying it, but from all of what you read, this does seem Talmud related. You might have to go back to the Baelnorn or spend some time with Identify and just look deep into it.
Yeah, if we could get this to the Black Summoner. If it is what we think it is, this could actually probably cure the Black Summoner.
So it seems like this adventuring party, from your looking at what they've done in the letter, they might not know exactly what they've taken or what their exact order, why they were doing what they were doing.
That's how you get people to do what you want them to do.
Yeah. Don't you worry, we're alive, and we'll find out in some small rooms.
God, are you gonna heal them up just enough and then like ice tomb each one of them, and just throw them in bags? We'll deal with
That
you.
would be the best.
Me
Yeah,
and
yeah,
Moz
that actually works pretty
play
good.
Good cop, bad cop.
Bad. I think you mean bad cop, worse cop.
Yeah, that sounds
They
about
get
right.
to figure out which one's worse, and for us, it's a competition.
Ona is the good cop, but only because they're humans.
Oh,
Or-
fucking racist.
Well, not just human, but, sentient species. Well, not just sentient species, but, civilized sentient species.
Yep. There's the racism part.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's pack up everything, and should we go back to the Baelnorn?
Are you gonna just leave the wagon wrecked on the
I
road,
can
or are
move
you
it
gonna
aside.
Okay, you move it to the side. The forest isn't gonna regrow for a while.
I'll put it in the middle of
Where
the
the freezing
sphere thing, and people going by will be like, "Did it teleport here? What happened? Did it fall from the sky?"
Oh, okay. You just created a random encounter for another
For a low level.
Random encounter for a first level
Yeah.
group.
They're like they're 5th level, and one of them rolls a spellcraft check. This is a very high level ice spell. What was it doing? God, there's blood everywhere on the road.
Would channel positive energy fix the forest? I don't think I'd use
no.
it, but okay. But
Plant
I
growth.
have it, and I need to come up with the. Oh, actually, I could probably do that to give it enough healing to the ice tube.
You could heal everyone with that, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you should do that. But it doesn't really matter.
So I need to put the murder skull, which is the party. So murder skull wise, you're currently in the middle of nowhere in the floodplains of Mud. The Baelnorn, that's the volcano. The Baelnorn is this one. And the capital is 1,400 miles away. So
Well, we could go back to the
Beyond
Baelnorn
here.
with Onun's spell. Identify
We could go all the way back to the capital.
with Lalaris.
No.
She has 2 teleports.
Oh, she has
Yeah.
2. Yeah, my one can take us, unless it fucks up.
Right. But do we want the Baelnorn to identify the amulet for us, or are we going to do it ourselves?
Oh, that's what you mean. Yeah, may as well. She's the expert. We're here, or not far,
I
anyways.
mean, yeah.
Yeah.
It's actually only been like 10
Teleport
minutes,
there.
so she'll be like, "Oh, hey, you're back. Oh, hey, love to go."
hey, the scry and fry worked.
Okay, 4d6.
Transcontinental
yeah.
scry
Okay.
sessions.
So everyone heals this amount.
Wow,
Yeah, I know.
that's really good.
As he just spends all of it.
Life spirit, pretty good. It acts as if I'm a 12th level cleric and gives me 4 castings
Timos, are you actually topped
of
off?
channel positive energy.
Oh yeah.
Really?
I just like basically hang on to my rage for a few seconds.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Like we're all looting the bodies. You're huddling in the corner, angry,
Yeah.
fuming.
I
Fucking samurai. I could hit harder. I did hit harder. Why did it hurt so much?
Fucking samurai think they're so cool. Got their freaking swords. I got a hammer. Who's cool with swords?
yeah, right. They got swords. Swords are so cliche.
So, you guys go back to the Baelnorn with the amulet. She is the drunk druid, the alcohol druid, is drinking, standing like sitting on the castle waiting, and she just says "damn" under her breath as you approach. She says, "I had a bet. I thought it would take you at least an hour." The Baelnorn said under. Coming, she's expecting. She takes a swig.
What's your bet? What's your wager?
None of your business. But it turns out the Baelnorn might not be a booze hound, but she is one for hallucinogenics.
Oh, cool.
Did you know that do you know how much effort I have to go through to make hallucinogenics that work on her? It is really difficult. Ugh. Well, I shouldn't bet against you. Go on. You find the Baelnorn with like a set of tea, sitting in her garden, smiling in. You can sense the slightest bit of smugness. I assume you found something interesting, my dears. If you've come back to me so quickly. What have you found?
An amulet.
Well then, let's see it. You can put it on the altar where all of us can see it. I understand artifacts are rather needed and in high value. She kind of waves her hand at the altar. Do you guys put it on there? Okay. She starts casting a spell at it. She looks at it, examines it, pokes it with a stick at one point, and she says, "It's Talmix, but it's lost some of its power." You have to find a way of recharging it. The way to recharge it for it to actually be used is you'd have to go to a place, a confluence of ley lines. Not this one, all of the power's already being put into what's already here. Maybe the former temple of the Phoenix that you went to. That was a confluence of ley lines. There's a few other places. Cadalatrix might know a few. It needs to recharge. Once it does, it can cure someone, and then it needs to recharge again. It's an incredibly potent curse-breaking item. A healing item. It can bring lost limbs back. It could theoretically bring someone back to life.
That is powerful.
But it needs to be charged, which is why most people... It's popped up a few times in history. Been used once and then forgotten somewhere.
How long does it take to charge?
Evidently. Depends on where you put it.
Could it cure the Phoenix stuff?
Oh, if you...
Corruption it causes?
Yes, it could. This thing takes pretty much any foreign influence. Eradicates it. It wouldn't work, however, she's thinking about something. And as she says that, guys, roll spellcraft or knowledge arcana. or knowledge religion. Whatever's your best.
Oh, whoops.
God, I heard almost none of that robot voice all over the place.
You're the robot.
Spellcraft, knowledge religion, or knowledge arcane.
Okay, I heard the last half of what I was hoping is spellcraft, so I'll roll that.
Go for it. Chelsea. Lalara remembers that the Emperor has a lot of divine influence from his oath that he made to the 4 pillars. This amulet might actually, in its getting rid of all of the foreign influences, de-emperorize the Emperor. It might strip him of the... well, strip him of the divine energy that he's been infused with. Also getting rid of any Phoenix influence as well. As long as the Phoenix influence was magical.
So
It's-
basically,
You save him.
he'll be cured, but
He would effectively would be the same as removing him as Emperor magically. Like the...
Didn't the Black Summoner also have oaths and things like that of that nature? Would that?
But the oaths the Black Summoner made were not to the same extent, power, or connection. You assume that the Black Summoner could redo the oaths and not die. Also, it might free the Black Summoner to be able to actually do something against the Emperor if you felt that was needed.
Cool beans.
Effectively, this amulet, when charged, is pretty much a super-powered Oathbreaker / heal. Because magical oaths are effectively Gios's.
and he wouldn't be able to just like retake.
He probably could, but
Oh.
you actually didn't ask the voice. The voice never told you what exactly is involved in taking the oath. It might be a multi-week ritual. It might be you can only do it once in a lifetime. There's a lot of variables you don't know yet. But you do have the amulet. And the Black Summoner's Court would pay you astronomical amounts of money or favors to have this amulet. They would also do the same if you cured the Black Summoner.
I vote that's our next step.
The other pay?
Yes.
Okay. We give it to us after we cure the Black Summoner, then we give it to them. and they're
Frosty,
like,
can you type that?
Okay.
Frosty, can you type that?
Okay.
So, what is your next step right now? Do you want to find a ley line thing, or do you want to get the clam because the prince is saying that the clam is his next target? Or he didn't say the clam is his next target, but the pearls of celestial wisdom are.
I mean, I think we want that clam, but I think if this thing takes time to recharge, it would make more sense to put it somewhere and then come back or whatever.
Okay.
I think we should recharge it
Yeah.
first. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
if we leave it with the anvil, she can put it in the temple. She can make sure it's been stolen, and then we can collect it from her later as we go do our other stuff. I'm gonna have to type this on.
No, we got that.
Nope,
We got
No.
that.
we heard that.
Okay, good.
So, just so that I can plan, what is the order of operations for next week?
Put amulet with anvil at source, or better source. We actually don't know if that's the best place to put it.
Okay, so meet with Anvil, give her amulet. And then what are you going to do while it presumably takes a while to charge?
Clam just for funsies, I think.
Okay. Thank God, because I had already planned everything for the clan.
Yeah, I don't.
So-
I think we should do it just meta-wise, just because it's fun, not because it's the right thing to do.
Yeah. Let's just
I'm
abandon the
not
clam
going to be around next
Oh.
week.
Oh yeah. What I want to tell people is that next Sunday I will be in Arizona, but I can still run my game.
All right.
But the week after, I will likely be flying back to Canada. And so that Sunday, I will have to check if I can do it.
Okay.
Cool.
So Alexandra, they will likely put you back into the capital.
Okay.
You do your stuff there,
Cool.
like your actual job. While the party gallivants around, throwing amulets into ley lines and plundering clams. Okay. Thank you for the session, everyone.
Nice
I hope
stream.
you enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Bye.